How do you personally practice patience? What's up, Jojo? Personally practice patience? I think I look at the timer. I think that's actually a pretty good... I think that's what I do. I look at the timer and I think about how much time I have left. And I'm like... And I think about it. And I'm like, oh, I have time to chill. I have time to play this safe. I don't have to rush into beating the person, or I don't have to rush to make the right move to get my life lead back. So I look at the timer and I go, okay, and I remind myself that if there's 50 seconds on the clock, I got 50 seconds to do whatever I want. So yeah, I think I look at the timer. Or I just tell myself out loud. I just tell myself out loud, I'm like, I should calm down. I should relax. So that's why, like, in ranked games, you'll hear me talk out loud and be like, relax, baby.
How do you personally practice patience? I'm not gonna lie, playing online teaches you patience because you gotta deal with a terrible lag. So if you can fight through this, you can fight through anything, honestly. I mean, for me, practicing patience, that's kind of a hard question. I don't know. I guess in a game like this where like doing too much can get you killed, you kind of have to just sit back and be careful of like the ways that people try to open you up. So I try to just like take my time and assess situations. Like if I see that they know how to deal with something, then I have to stop and change up my pattern a little bit. But I guess it's more just realizing that getting good in anything, even like just in this game or whatever, it doesn't happen overnight. You know, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of practice. So I just try to remind myself of that. Like, okay, like when I started playing Colleen, I told myself like this is an entirely different character than Dalsum. It's gonna require a lot of losses, but as long as I'm willing to put in the work and just take time to learn the character and see what I need to do, then it'll be alright, you know what I mean? So you just have to remind yourself that everything takes time. Don't get too caught up in like results or the end goal.
How do you personally practice patience? So how I practice patience is by playing characters who require you to be patient. Like, I play Ed very aggressively, but I play Geef as well. And Geef is very slow and methodical at times, so I have to play in patience.
You said, how do you personally practice patience? Playing against cheap characters all the time where you're just forced, like you kind of can't do anything about those situations. You gotta learn, like pretty much learn. That's how you learn matchups. When you learn matchups, you're gonna understand when it's your turn, when it's not your turn. You know what I mean?
Practice patience. I don't have patience. You can tell. I don't have patience at all. Which is why I like to play short sets. I have no patience at all. Like, if you play many sets with me, like, I will never win all because, like, unless you're really weak. Because I don't have patience. I would just go rush down. I'm not a patient guy. I think you're born with it. Of course you can train, but it's not gonna be easy. You know what I mean? It's a different thing.